Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about this news coming out of Simi Valley, California. And what we basically have here, people, is a Cincinnati Brawl Part 2. Just like it happened in the Cincinnati Brawl Music Festival. But only this time, the roles are switched up. And we're going to get into this because this story is going to take some twists and turns like a roller coaster. And I got all the information right here for you. So, this right here is 18-year-old Michael Robinson from Simi Valley, California. He is the main topic of this whole story, including a lot of other key pieces. Now, on August 1st, 2025, Michael Robinson, after he was coming from church, this is something that was written on his GoFundMe by a family member, I'm assuming, but they said that after he was coming from church on August 1st, 2025, he went to hang with friends at a movie theater in Simi Valley, California, but was confronted and attacked by a bunch of white young men. And now the movie theater that they're referring to is at Regal Plaza, 2751 Topo Canyon Road. Now this whole thing, of course, has went viral. Videos all over social media, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. And this whole thing was caught on camera by the attackers. They filmed it and posted it. But also, what's crazy about this is that one of the attackers is actually the son of one of the police officers on the force in Simi Valley, California. Let's get into this news clip. Let's go.
I yell, I scream, somebody help me.
Michael Robinson is talking about what happened to him and a group of friends at the Regal Theater in Simi Valley last Friday night. According to Michael, the fight broke out when a group of guys approached his group of friends. One of Michael's friends had a run-in with the group before, and that friend de-escalated the situation. Then the fight broke out. Michael says he tried to run away.
And so they catch me again and they end up shoving my head in a trash can. And this whole time when they've been jumping me, I haven't really been getting hit anywhere else except the back of my head and my back. And so, because I'm like this the whole time, so that's the only places they're aiming for.
Michael says he suffered a concussion and a back injury. 4 underage boys were arrested for assault, according to Simi Valley Police. Robinson's attorney says because those boys who chased down his client were yelling racial slurs at him, he wants investigators to consider this being a hate crime.
We want transparency, we want answers, and we want to be assured that there is going to be a thorough investigation as well as consequences for these young men.
Simi Valley PD says they're looking into whether the fight constitutes a hate crime.
As many people saw, there were several racial slurs used during that fight. That is being investigated and will continue to be investigated. As a matter of fact, when we send the charges up to the district attorney's office, they'll review that to see if a hate crime will be added to the charges.
I ended up yelling, like, help me. So somebody helped me, and they backed off a little bit, and so I took the opportunity to run away.
He says a friend happened to come by in a car and drove him home. One of the alleged attackers is the son of a Simi Valley police member. Simi Valley Police said, "We can confirm that one of the juveniles on scene is related to a member of Simi Valley Police Department." Michael says he suffered a concussion, broken teeth, and other injuries. He tells us he does not want what happened to him to happen to anyone else.
And they were just yelling at me, just racial slurs. I was fearing for my life, honestly, because I was only getting hit in the back of the head, and I didn't know if I was going to make it out of there.
This right here is a sad situation. Like, that young man should not have to feel like that at all. Now, this right here is the officer of the son that's involved with the incident. This is Officer Gene Collado. And right here back in 2021, he was awarded by the Simi Valley Police Department as the Officer of the Year. This is like one of the highest honor that you can even get at the police department. But now also he is right here, Officer Collado. He is right here. He's also, that was 2023 or whatever. He was a school resource officer. So this right here don't even make this situation even better. But now also the chief of Simi Valley, Charles Steve Shorts, people also felt like that they actually lied to the public. They lied to the community. And they actually ended up getting exposed in a city council meeting by this young man right here. This young man right here, you see this arrow? This arrow is actually pointing to his cell phone because when he stood up in the city council meeting, this city council meeting got way out of hand. And this young man stood on business because he not only told the truth about the Simi Valley Police Department, what they did with those young men, because they said that they arrested them, and he exposed the truth and said they didn't. They only gave them a citation, and that was it, a slap on the wrist. But he also exposed and played an audio of the police officer's son basically having no remorse or regrets about what he done. And it went down up in that city council meeting. And the officer was actually in there. Let's get into this video. Let's go.
What's up, city? My name's Drew, and listen, I haven't written anything down. This freestyle type shit. Listen. Hey, this shouldn't even be an argument for real. It really shouldn't, cause we got Jonah Colado's son.
Before you get done up like your ass, please, like your bitch, how me begging for a plea. Use a mark, so just to let you know, cuz ever try and threaten me again for the you. You ain't gonna do a damn thing, cuz you and your homie got bull. I'll do it again, my ain't even playing with you, cuz.
Hey, Officer Collado.
Please give him.
Officer Collado. Hey, this your son, and this morning. This is this morning. This morning.
Okay,
I just want to say. Hey, I just want to say.
And no
ain't no
cursing.
skin color.
We don't allow
Ain't no
cursing
skin
here,
color.
please. Thank you.
Ain't no skin color. We're human. Ain't no skin color. Ain't no skin color.
Watch your language,
We're
please.
human. We're human. And that kid he's a kid. And like they saying, if it was a black person, if it was black people jumping on a white person for doing nothing, saying please, I'm saying begging to run away, getting all beat on, what's gonna happen? These people weren't arrested. SVPD lied to the public. SVPD lied to the public. These people weren't arrested. They turned themselves in, and you wanna know how I know? Because I got the attackers' information right. They texted me. The attackers texted me. They turned themselves in yesterday. They turned themselves in. They got cited and released. They didn't get arrested like SVPD's saying. Why y'all lying to the public?
Please be quiet out there.
Hey, I just want to say, if Simi Valley don't do its justice, then that's one shit right, because then you're going to put us in cuffs. Then we going to take accountability for all that bullshit. So listen, skin color, and do the right thing.
No more
We're
cussing,
human.
please. Thank you. We have other speakers, please.
So you see that young man set it off up in that city council meeting like Queen Latifah. He wasn't playing no games. And he had audio of the officer's son basically still talking mess. And the young man, now I don't know how old he is, but he should have been in there cursing, but he's outraged. But did you not also see that he pointed to the officer in the back and like, hey, this is your son. Now I wonder, how do that officer feel hearing that audio of his son speaking like that? This got to go way beyond punishment, way beyond that. Something got to be done, because that young man, with his dad being a police officer, he clearly feel like he is untouchable. Yeah, okay. But now also the police chief, he got some questions that he got to answer. Why would you say you arrested those guys and put that out there, but then you only gave them citations? And we're going to get into that. But now right here is this lady. The city council meeting took a bad turn, because she actually is friends of some of the young white guys that did the attacking on Michael Robinson and his friend. And she basically was up there basically trying to defend them and talk about how they are good parents and all this kind of stuff. And of course, nobody in that city council meeting was trying to hear that at all. I think she could have talked about that some other time, but this wasn't the meeting for this. Y'all, let's get into this video. Let's go.
Mayor Kavanaugh, City Manager, and council members, my name is Karen Troop, and I've been a resident, active volunteer, and business owner in Simi Valley since 1982. I am currently serving as the treasurer CFO for the Simi Valley Chamber of Commerce, and I come to you this evening with that hat on. As a member of the chamber for nearly all of, 40 years plus, actually, I've always appreciated the incredible partnership that the Chamber and the city continue to share. The relationship is mutually beneficial in so many ways, many of whom were spoken to so eloquently by Paul Goodnow and Michelle Liddell. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Simi Valley Chamber of Commerce and all of its members, I thank you in advance for your continued investment in our community to once again approve the grant money that we have requested, or even more if you so desire. Thank you. I have a quick half a minute, and I am intentionally showing that I am taking off my Chamber of Commerce badge and speaking to you as a mother and resident and active community person. I'm sorry for all the words that were spoken to all of you and to the police department this evening. I know that you did not wake up this morning and figure out how to purposely do a really bad job or upset people in our community. I trust that you are all doing the very best that you can. I trust that we will see transparency. I don't support this kind of behavior, but please know that those children that were arrested do have parents. And it doesn't mean they're bad parents. I happen to know some of those parents, and they can't help that their 17-year-old children, they can't help.
Please give her the courtesy of being able to speak. Thank you.
They can't help that their children made a very poor.
You all interrupted her speaking. So now you expect me to cut off? I'm done. She gets an extra 5 seconds because you interrupted her. I did this last meeting also, and I will be as fair with all of you. So please give us the benefit of the doubt. Karen, you have 5 more seconds. Thank you. If you cannot keep your voices down, you'll be asked to leave. Thank you. Karen.
If
Please.
people can please have compassion for these families and what they're going through, and know that these parents did the best job they could,
Okay. The more you interrupt, if you cannot be quiet and act in a professional manner out in the area, you'll be asked to leave. We have to have the time and the ability to hear what people say and to listen to them. So I would appreciate all of you giving her the same courtesy she gave each of you. So Karen, finish up in like 2 or 3 seconds and we're done. Thank you. The rest of you, please. That's it.
these parents may have done a great job, and unfortunately, their children made a poor decision.
Okay, we're done. Thank you. Thank you. I've asked you to be quiet. I've been polite to you. This entire dais has been polite to you. I expect you to be polite to us and respect that we are in a meeting and everyone has the equal right to speak.
As a black man, the first black police chief, do you believe that this was a hate crime?
So here's the bottom line. Obviously, this was a hate-related incident. What we're doing at this point is we're doing a comprehensive investigation. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we have all the evidence in place to make sure we have the best case possible.
This situation is sad and it shouldn't even happen. Michael Robinson and his friends should not have even experienced this. Confronted over what? That's the whole thing. What was the whole confrontation about? What was it confronted about? I almost feel like it was a copycat situation, just reverse of Cincinnati. Let's be honest, it's similar. The Cincinnati Music Festival, that brawl, that fight is just like this one. You had two different races of people brawling, get into an altercation. And yes, some people got injured. But in that situation in Cincinnati, you had 5 to 6 black individuals to get arrested. Simi Valley, California, you have 2 different races of people getting into a brawl, getting into an altercation. And yes, someone got injured in this situation. And what happened? No one get arrested. none of the white young males, individuals involved in this situation was arrested. What happened to them? They was issued a citation according to reports. That's it. Same situation, two different outcomes. And that is unfair. It should have been no altercation in neither one of these situations. But if anybody don't see the difference, then it is what it is. But y'all get in the comments, tell what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my video. I'm Gertie Mac. Holla.